Idea Lab.
My name is Gail Curry.
Natalie Friedman.
Janice Matthews Gordon.
Diana J. Smith.
And this is my idea.
We wanted to create a project together.
Each of us has her own individual series that we've done for the show.
The common thread is that we all have a focus on nature to some degree.
It really is beneath the surface in that one thing, we are all mixed media artists.
The medium I've chosen for my project is called encaustic, which means to burn. It is a wax base. You use beeswax and a Damar resin, and then you add pigment. You put it on a hot plate and you work with it melted.
This is all done in fiber. Everything in my project is from the world of textiles. The most exciting part is that I've used swatches of vintage kimono fabric. There's ribbon, there's trim, there's lace, buttons, beads, all kinds of things from the world of textiles.
It really started with brown paper that I was using as scrap paper underneath paintings, and it would get random splotches of paint all over it.
I begin each piece by gathering discarded books and magazines, and I cut out literally hundreds of images, and I arrange them by color and value and size, and then I adhere each one to the canvas, and as I do so, it forms the greater image, which is the crux of my composition.
The Tao Te Ching is an ancient Chinese text, which is spiritual teachings, folk wisdom, political instruction, and observation of nature, and mystical insights. And there's 81 verses in this book. And so what I've done is I have decided to interpret 81 paintings from the 81 verses.
I would doodle the same design over and over and over again. And I discovered recently it's actually a Japanese motif. It's a very common Japanese motif. It's all developed into a real passion for anything Japanese. I love the culture, I love the calligraphy, I love the aesthetic, and that's how I came up with the idea for this project.
Where now I'm exploring what it means to move into adulthood. Those very uneasy, uncomfortable years where you're making decisions, and I think about how some decisions you make and some are made for you. And that's turned out to be the focus of my exhibit.
All dogs evolve from mother wolf, and I suggest that by using hundreds of images of dogs and their kind and their forebears in collage. The way dogs stare at you with very, very intense focus, as if they're trying to understand your words or your thoughts. I'm intrigued by that focus and that intelligence behind their eyes.
This has been incredible in collaboration.
We like each other. We like to work together. We show well together.
I admire their work, the support, the camaraderie.
We've never had an argument. We've really never had a drop of friction or tension. It's just gone very well. We're very like-minded.
It's really things that are not obvious at first view. And we all have different ways of examining our subjects in greater depth and trying to understand things on a more profound level than just what meets the eye when you first walk in.
My name is Gail Curry.
Natalie Friedman.
Janice Matthews Gordon.
Diana J. Smith.
And that was my idea.